Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Bongo 2, the Transformer, and Cousin Sloth are all getting sued because of their song Wannabe. And we're also going to be talking about this entire situation with a lottery ticket and her fans getting disappointed by the low budget shows. It seems like every single night they're coming through with some complaints. At the same time, Halle Bailey and DDG, it is getting messy. And we're also going to be discussing about this person was out there reading the behind out of Bongo 2. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about Bongo 2, the Transformer, and of course, Cousin Sloth. Now, you guys do know that the three of them teamed up together on the song Wannabe. It seems like Plies is coming through and basically suing them, claiming that, well, they did still his song, his instrumental, and I think Soldier Boy is also getting sued for stealing the same instrumental allegedly. All right, so of course the internet is reacting to that, with some people feeling like, well, he has a case, and some people swearing that, well, Bongo 2 can literally get away with anything because, well, her lawyer is Alex Spiro and he never loses any case and stuff like that. I did listen to all the instrumentals, and I will say that of course they are a little bit identical. However, the Soldier Boy one, I do feel like the tempo was a bit different from the, Pliers one. And so it does seem like Lil Juju decided to step in there and speak up. I mean, that's expected. So he said, my Daggy came out in 2006. Me and my goons came out in 2008. Big E, the producer of My Daggy, is credited on Wannabe. Okay, so he was saying that, well, in fact, Plies actually did take from somebody else, Big E, the producer of My Daggy. And so they're saying that they did ask for, clearance and they credited him. And so this man has no grounds. He also went further and said that, for the record, Pretty Boy Swag is a remake of My Daggy as well. Soldier Boy is on the My Daggy remix. Me and My G's literally not even the single for that Plies album. Okay, so Lil Juju is coming there, basically debunking everything and saying that, well, they did not steal from anyone. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, I dislike to be this person, but I mean, when this whole thing started, we did say that, well, this entire thing that's happening between Halle and DDG, we had our sentiments. Some of you shamed us in the comment sections and said that, well, they are in love, we are being haters, oh my goodness, and stuff like that. And we were like, okay, we will fold. Okay, we decided to fold, and when it comes to Halle Bailey and DDG, I think each and every time that I spoke about their relationship and her pregnancy, I was like, if she likes it, we love it. So what happened is that yesterday, DDG decided to join Kai Cenat on the stream, and it seems like this Kai Cenat stream is causing chaos and havoc in the streets. Okay, because every single day it's one story after the other. The other day it was Kodak Black, the other day it was Cousin Sloth, the other day it was him getting swatted on live, and so it's causing a lot of chaos. So of course he did host DDG together with his son Hello. All right, and some people were like, okay, what is a baby doing there and stuff like that. But it did seem like, well, it was merely just gifting of, gifts and stuff like that. But it seems like it was not okay with the child's mother, because this is what Halle decided to tweet. She said, hi, everyone. Just so you know, I'm out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I'm extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector, and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I'm out of town. Okay, and as if that was not enough, She also decided to go in there and talk about postpartum, and I'm trying to look for that tweet where she shared about her struggles with postpartum, depression. And it seems like now people are not even listening to her. Like for the first time, I'm literally seeing people going against Halle, which is a very new thing because this girl has always been a sweetheart to the people. So this is unheard of. But am I surprised that this is happening? Absolutely not. I mean, when they started dating, I did say it. I did mention that, you know what, you guys, I have a feeling about this entire relationship. Okay, I found the tweet. So she said, as a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap. And of course, people are like, oh my God, why are you bringing in postpartum in here? Why are you trying to shame this man? Oh my God, both of you have got rights over this child. And some people felt like she was trying to turn with black women basically against DDG. She was trying to turn the internet against DDG. And on top of that, it seems like DDG himself is still continuing with streaming with the Sun and stuff like that. And all I can say is this is such a sad situation. But is it something that's shocking to me? Absolutely not. I mean, when they got together and the whole time, the whole vibe that this man had when Halle had the Little Mermaid, going on, she was trending for the movie and, people were just so excited for her. This man came in with some nonsense, with some clout chasing nonsense. And honestly, when I saw that, I was like, okay, I've always had like this feeling about this guy. I'm not saying that he's evil, but I will say that I don't know in as far as maturity is concerned. In as far as him wanting, of course, to trend, because I mean, he's a YouTuber, and if you're a YouTuber, you're a vlogger, you're a streamer, of course, trending does pay. And there's a lot of limits that such people will go beyond just to ensure that they trend. Sometimes they tend to lose regard of who they are hurting in the process, okay? And that's the vibe that DDG gives. He gives me the vibes that he does certain things to trend, and in that time he does not pay attention to who he might be hurting. And honestly, it's just such a sad situation, but I mean, I will still maintain the same energy. If she likes it, we love it, and we're still on that type of time. Because I mean, you guys shamed us when we initially came out and said that, well, having a child this young with this boy, it takes a lot. Ruby Rose even came out and said that, well, this man also wanted a child from her, but Ruby was smart enough to know that, no, I'm not going to be your baby mama. And I think she was very smart for doing that. But, well, a child is a gift nonetheless, but well, co-parenting is not easy, especially if there is a lot of immaturity going on and stuff like that. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that entire shenanigan. I'm still keeping the same energy. If they like it, we absolutely love it. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about lottery ticket and fans. Okay, now it seems like the fans are now doing multiple TikToks and they are complaining about lottery tickets. Some of them were saying that, well, she's coming to the show like 4 hours late, and that the opening X is not even there. This is what another TikTok said. It said, why I will never go see Latto live again. 3 hours late and was on stage for 40 minutes. Mariah didn't show up. Caribou didn't show up. And I'm just looking at her outfits. I'm looking at the stage. I'm looking at this. And I'm like, listen, guys, I think I understand her. If the label could not even find a music video, imagine like an entire live show. Obviously that takes a lot of money, that takes a big budget, and so I do understand why she has to perform like, I don't know what type of stage I can't even liken this to, because this ain't it. But listen, the girls are saying they're flourishing. We love to see them flourishing. And the girls like talking about budget. When Nikki came out here not giving videos, you guys were running around saying that she doesn't have budget, she's broke. Now this is what being broke looks like if we're talking in the context of being an artist, because some of you are going to come and say Latto is still rich. I'm talking about in the context of being an artist who's able to fund things like this. So I hope you guys understand now that Gig City was premium. Okay, it was a huge budget, and for her to be able to give you that kind of a budget, you have to clap hands for this woman, because everything they shamed her for, they come out and prove that they are the ones that are going through that same situation. We've been seeing that story, playing for over and over again. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Bongo 2. Now, Bongo 2 in the Transformer. Now, tell me why this man is out there reading the behind out of Bongo 2, and of course her friends saying that this is the reason why Kamala lost, and this is Charleston White who's going off on the Transformer and Glorilla, hallelujah. And listen, you guys, I'm just going to insert that snippet, and I thought this was absolutely hilarious. Okay, he's saying that this is the reason. He's saying that, well, Kamala did not bring any black women and stuff like that, and well, she brought certain types of that don't represent the average black woman. That is what this man is alleging. And so let me just quickly insert that, and then I will catch you after that.
She don't like black women because she did not put not one black woman on her platform. She went and got black itches. She went and got them rapping itches that shake their ass and pop their. She did not go get a woman that could talk. She did not get a black woman. She went and got black itches that know how to shake their ass and their tussies. She did not go get an upstanding black woman to speak to black people. I keep telling you, she did not go get upstanding women to come talk to upstanding. She went and got Glorilla, talk about moose knuckles. She went to go get Cardi B, who cheat on her husband. She went to go get Megan the Stallion, who done slept with over. She went and got Megan the Stallion, the industry who done slept with over. Oh, she went and got her to talk to black women. Oh, I can't wait to do a Say Cheese TV interview. She went and got to talk to black women. My mama wouldn't dare listen to no woman that come out talking about Bodak Yellow. This ain't bloody shoes. This blood. She went and got a retarded woman to shake her ass. They get bumps on her lips to talk to black women. PV packing. Oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Oh, we got my president back. Oh, we got my president back. Oh, I just fall to my knees and praise you, Lord. Oh, I just fall to my knees and thank you, Jesus. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm so goddamn.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. Now, to close off this video, it seems like Kamala finally gathered the courage to address the masses, and she did deliver a heartfelt speech, which almost made me, shed some tears. Okay, so let me just quickly insert you guys what she had to say, and then I do not think that after that I will be coming back. So thank you for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far, and please do subscribe, and until my next one, see you.
American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results. That principle, as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it. At the same time, in our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States. And loyalty to our conscience and to our God. My allegiance to all three is why I am here to say, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. For freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation, the ideals that reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up. I will never give up the fight for a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations, where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body and not have their government telling them what to do. We will never give up the fight to protect our schools and our streets from gun violence. And America, we will never give up the fight for our democracy, for the rule of law, for equal justice, and for the sacred idea that every one of us, no matter who we are or where we start out, has certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be respected and upheld. And we will continue to wage this fight in the voting booth, in the courts, and in the public square. And we will also wage it in quieter ways, in how we live our lives, by treating one another with kindness and respect, by looking in the face of a stranger and seeing a neighbor, by always using our strength to lift people up, to fight for the dignity that all people deserve. The fight for our freedom will take hard work, but like I always say, we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work can be joyful work. And the fight for our country is always worth it. It is always worth it. To the young people who are watching, it is... I love you. To the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign, I would often say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win. The important thing is don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to make the world a better place. You have power. You have power. And don't you ever listen when anyone tells you something is impossible because it has never been done before. You have the capacity to do extraordinary good in the world. And so to everyone who is watching, do not despair. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves. This is a time to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged for the sake of freedom and justice and the future that we all know we can build together. Look, many of you know I started out as a prosecutor, and throughout my career, I saw people at some of the worst times in their lives. People who had suffered great harm and great pain, and yet found within themselves the strength and the courage and the resolve to take the stand, to take a stand, to fight for justice, to fight for themselves, to fight for others. So let their courage be our inspiration. Let their determination be our charge. And I'll close with this. There's an adage an historian once called a law of history, true of every society across the ages. The adage is, only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people feel like we are entering a dark time. but for the benefit of us all. I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the light of a brilliant, brilliant billion of stars. The light of optimism, of faith, of truth, and service. HU. And may that work guide us, even in the face of setbacks, toward the extraordinary promise of the United States of America. I thank you all. May God bless you, and